champion.
And he's been defending that Intercontinental title.
One fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight, tell the 13,214 WWE fans that you don't deserve me in
front of us. Seth Rollins on the announce table. Then out of nowhere, Elias sends a message, and it was at that point, gentlemen, to the back in his career.
Hashtag fighting champion is how Seth Rollins refers to himself.
So I look from Elias's point of view, gentlemen. To me, this is a line in the sand type of night for Elias.
Each and every time. There's a very, very big possibility that Elias dethrones the champion tonight.
Successfully since.
You know, I put out my own personal poll to all my good friends on social media that I love so much. And this was...
Rollins destroyed it last week. Seth Rollins telling Elias that you're going to crumble like you're going to...
The hammerlock attempts.
And again into one of his own.
Yeah, it's all about pace. That's what great athletes do. They like to hide injuries. They like to hide the fact that they're not 100% because they want to continue to compete.
Well, the thing about Seth Rollins, too, is he's really to the years, is Rollins now fires back. Chop right to the chest of Elias.
Not that we would ever want to upset.
By the ring, quickly back to his feet. Now remember, in this matchup, it's champion's advantage. I'm going to launch himself and takes out Elias with a flying clothesline. This is the pace you expected, Corey, in the early part of this match.
A little
in and not know how many lions are in it.
Elias covering up, forces Rollins outside of the 8. Elias takes advantage.
Way and delivering a wicked lariat of his own.
You guys heard the thud as Rollins hit his neck on the apron. It would be Elias's first title in WWE.
If the game plan was different,
with fight left in him. The rights and lefts to Elias. Elias, champion. And Corey, we're going to learn a lot right now about the challenger Elias. Here's the cover again on the champion. And
if the great athletes and the great competitors have it, does Elias have that killer instinct?
Elias has this
and we like to give Seth Rollins a lot of credit for being the fighting champion. Michael, you've alluded to it all over the world, all over the different continents.
In Chicago for WWE Money in the Bank. Speaking of Money in the Bank, probably the highlight of Seth Rollins' career the night he...
Later tonight.
Oh, nobody home.
By the women and the men. But what about this? What about Elias?
Elias is incredibly focused, maybe more so than I've ever seen him. But obviously, Elias knew where
the waters to beat.
Now goes
Seth Rollins.
And Rollins now building momentum. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion, though. Elias to the midsection.
Oh, heart.
Sees the opportunity. Suicide dive.
Perfection.
Pain. Blockbuster off the second rope. Rollins hit hard. Cover to put the challenger away. Near fall. Off the second rope. Oh, knee.
Oh, no.
Knee buckled. Knee buckled. Oh, the neck and now the knee.
And you just never know, no matter who you are, when those injuries are going to come and really
on the champion's neck. Can he call an audible?
Surely he notices, Corey. Surely he understands, but we're not in there. We don't always know what goes through their mind.
And here comes Seth Rollins. Tremendous heart.
Rolls through.
Bang! Oh, right to the face. You can hear
That's
it.
it.
To retain the championship. And it kept his body into the apparent near pinfall.
This is just insanity right here. This is his ill.
3/4 the way across the ring. Knees up off the frog splash.
That's it.
Cover. Stacked him up for Elias. Seth.
I mean, Rollins hanging it all out there. Full extension on the frog splash.
Corner was able to thwart the attempt.
Michael, you're right. He normally doesn't have this in his arsenal.
And Elias with a couple of shots to the ribs and a third.
You gotta wonder.
Fought through the pain. Still perplexed.
Is he playing a little possum?
I think not. I think Rollins enduring the pain, fighting through it. First a superplex.
Then out in force, much like they were last night on the WWE Network at NXT TakeOver.
Here we go.
Looking for the stop. Elias rolled out of harm's way.
Very, very...
Championship in WWE. Elias with the elbow. Caught Rollins for the title. Found a new champion. Step. And now the post. And then Elias would go to the stairs. And final
match going.
Now let's go Rollins' chance here in Chicago. What a put him away.
Rollins has been on the wrong end of that maneuver once before.
Yeah, but still the ring presence, Corey, to make it.
And how he's going to be able to perform.
I think he's adapted pretty well.
I do too.
He's got Rollins on the ropes.
The knee,
the knee gave out.
It gave out.
The knee gave out. And now Elias looking for drift away. Rollins rolls it up. Shoulders are down.
Champion Seth Rollins.
Yes, he did.
escape with his championship.
Yeah, it's very difficult to criticize Seth Rollins.
And almost the respect that Seth Rollins has for Elias.
Seth Rollins just barely escaping before the referees count of 3.
For a title. Elias is frustrated, and he has every reason to be. Every reason to be.
But the thing is,